Right. But listen, I've seen enough of it on Facebook to know that. Yep. Somebody got somebody a $24.99 ring.
Sell at something.
Oh shit, we're live. See, you got me on YouTube sounding stupid. You got me. Well, shit. I wish I would have known we was live.
Well, now you know.
Well, now I know.
What are we live on?
YouTube.
Everything.
There we go. Can y'all turn your phone sounds off?
Yes, sir.
Everybody said no. It's okay because I got an 11:30 alarm going off.
Alright, you ready, Cam King? I am.
Hey, you just talking.
Hit it, Cam.
Love and yours truly, Blacc, on VillaCoolaRadio.com. Let's go.
Blah blah, everything is everything for Sheezy. Blah blah, probably done it all, homie, believe me. Blah blah, we made the impossible look easy for Sheezy. I'll never leave my block, my niggas need me.
All right. Good morning, people. Happy holidays and happy New Year's. What's up, Blacc?
What's up with it? What's up? What's up?
Okay, so you are now tuned into the BLOC on VillaCoolaRadio.com. We also stream live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. I am your host, Stefani Love, and with me I have Ralph Angel. Blacc.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Shout out. Hey, they already know, but I'm going to tell them like I do every week. Shout out to the Facebook listeners. We see y'all. Y'all know y'all can comment, call, download the app, but watch on Facebook because we appreciate y'all.
Yes, we do. And we also don't want to forget about our listeners that are listening on the internet radio side at VillaCoolaRadio.com. This week or this Saturday, we are going to pre-turn up New Year's Eve show. So as you can see, we're downtown Dallas. We have our New Year's fireworks going on. We have all of our little bottles. We're going to pop some bottles around here, and we're just going to celebrate today. We are going to provide you with raw, uncut, and hilarious discussions. Blacc has some good love and sex for you today. Y'all know how raunchy Blacc can be, right?
I'm raunchy.
Yeah, you're very raunchy.
I just like bonnets.
And then we also have some special guests in the house today. We have Nate and Absolut, and then we also have Crazy A. We will be showing the video Fiyaah today, so they'll be on in a couple of minutes. We're going to introduce them to y'all, and y'all are just going to learn of some things that they have going on. They are some hot artists in the building from Dallas, Texas, and Chicago. So stay tuned. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being patient with us. We took a break last week because we had a very special event.
Which was my birthday.
It wasn't his birthday. His birthday was one of them.
That was a special event.
Okay. But shout out to everyone who supported us last week and Slap on the toy drive that we hosted last week. Shout out to all the artists that we were able to meet and do interviews. You are going to see a couple of those interviews and performances throughout this show. So remember to share this live stream. Invite your friends, invite your family, because we are getting ready to turn up. You ready, Blacc?
I'm always ready to turn up.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and start off with our first discussion. And on episode 15, I let you guys know about all of the bikes that you see in Dallas, Texas that are just around. Dallas, Texas has been flooded with green, yellow, and orange bikes all over. Some of y'all may not still know what those bikes are about, but those bikes are provided by a company called Lime Bike, and Lime Bike has distributed these bikes out to the community. They originally started on college campuses to allow people to be able to commute to places around campus, commute to work, and just make it easier and less expensive for you to get around to places that you need to. Yes, of course, this is not free. You have to download the app and pay for the ride, but it is very reasonable. However, we should have had what the fuck? Because we have people in Dallas, Texas who have actually been sabotaging these bikes. I have a picture that is gonna go up in a couple of minutes. There was a bike that was spotted in South Dallas that someone had destroyed the bike. They had actually took the wheels off of it, so they just left it. I have seen instances where the bikes have been stacked on top of each other. I mean, people are just doing crazy things. They are actually, like Line Bike has came out with a statement that the bikes are being sabotaged, and people, I want to let you know that it is illegal to sabotage these bikes.
Really now?
Yes.
It's illegal to sabotage
It is.
a bike
Very much.
from a company.
Very much so.
I think everybody should already know that.
Well, they don't, and you have exclusively got it from the BLOC.
There you go.
Stefani Love. So please,
Look
guys,
at you.
use these bikes to the best of your advantage, but don't take advantage of them. Let's use them. Let's show them that in Dallas, Texas, we know how to take care of things. I think that this is a very good program because for you baby daddies who can't get to see your kids, you don't have an excuse because you can walk outside your front door and there is a Line Bike.
Or you can go get on the bus.
Or you can go get you some booty.
Wait.
For New Year's.
What the fuck?
Turn up.
How do we go from seeing kids to getting booty?
Hey,
This
you gotta
ain't
get
love and
booty to
sex
see
yet.
kids, right? Or to have kids.
Well, I guess so.
But let me
I guess
tell
it
y'all,
works.
the reason why we wanted to discuss this is because there was a story that took place this week, and it was on the Channel 4, and a family had got pranked with these bikes. Again, the bikes are being misused. A family woke up on Christmas Day, and 14 bikes were in their 14 bikes were just all over their front yard, and a family member had played a prank on them. So the company had to come out, get a truck, and get these bikes out of the front yard. And Line Bike wasn't very happy about that. Blacc, what do you have to say about this? Have you even rode one of those Line Bikes? I actually did.
First
Me and
of
my
all,
coworkers did.
I have a car, and
So?
I'm not riding a damn bike.
I do.
I get where I want to go in my car. If that thing can't go, then I'm not going. But I think it was a horrible idea to start out with in the first place.
Why? I think it was a very good idea.
Realistically, I mean, it was a good idea, but like I don't feel like it was thought all the way through. Like, how much security can you put on a bike and not make it bulky? I mean, you know you got people around that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, do stupid shit. But you. Well, I didn't sabotage no bike. I ain't even riding that motherfucker. I'm just like I said, I'm gonna drive, and where I can't drive, I walk. And I'm not about to download no app to get on a Line bike all bright and shit.
People don't know how to evolve. It's called evolving.
How are we evolving going from cars to bikes?
Because you get on a bike, your legs, I mean, like, it's killing two birds with one stone.
Hey,
you're commuting and you're exercising. How do you
I
exercise?
always hated leg day. I walk for a living. I'm okay. I don't need no damn bike.
All right, well.
I just don't think it was.
Well, I actually had a great experience with the Line Bike this week. Me and my coworkers, actually, because outside of my job, there are tons of them. So we used it to our advantage because we only get a 30-minute lunch break, and there's a lot of restaurants, but by the time you pull your car out the garage, go to that restaurant, your whole 30 minutes is over. So we
that
actually.
Mean you driving Miss Daisy?
No. We
30
actually, if you knew where I work, you would understand. But anyways, we actually decided to, as a group, we got on the Line Bikes and we rode up to Wendy's, and we had a great time. We actually had 10 minutes left over after we were done, and we were to work in no time. Hey, and we saved money. Because if I would have pulled my car out the garage, I would have spent $5 to pull out and then pull back in. And then when it's time for me to leave, I would have spent $5. But yet, I got on the Line Bike and I only spent $1 freaking $1.
$5 for parking?
Yeah.
For gas. Okay, because I'm about to say, we have the same car, and I know what $5 can do to your gas tank.
$5 can get me.
Because I always put $5 in my gas tank.
Right.
I did it today. But it was funny. I was in Greenville the day of the event on Lower Greenville, and I saw some bikes, and I was like, oh, those are bikes that Stefani Love was talking about. I came out of the restaurant, all the bikes were laying on the ground. Like, you know how when you hit one motorcycle and all of them tumble down? That's pretty much what happened. I was like, yeah, these things ain't going to last long. Like, because people don't know how to act, no matter who it is. Especially down there in Greenville, you know, people get drunk, and when you drunk, stupid shit sounds real good for you to do.
I think they should, in my opinion, they probably should have just stuck with putting them on college campuses and probably outside of like major corporation businesses. I'm not trying to down talk my people in the South Dallas or anything like that, but however, I mean, I just don't think that it was thought out right.
But they sabotaged on Greenville as well.
Or like we were talking about yesterday, maybe they should have, before they put them out. The problem with Dallas is that they didn't regulate them.
Well, yeah.
And maybe because now, I mean, you don't have, it's illegal to sabotage and to misuse these bikes and to cut the cord and ride them without purchasing them, right?
Well, it's illegal to make any business transaction where you're not giving money to the business when you're supposed to.
But then you don't have the officers stopping these people when they get on the bikes because they probably feel like they don't have time.
They're going to be like, hey, let me check your app to see if you paid for this ride.
I don't know what they'll do, but
it was poorly thought out in my opinion.
Definitely,
it could have been a better way.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we are going to look at one of the interviews that we did on last Friday at the Toy Drive, and it is featuring artist Music So Fly. She is an R&B artist. She has a very beautiful voice, and the interview was actually very good. So take a look, stay tuned, and we'll be right back. You're listening to The Block with your girl Stefani Love on Koola Radio. Hi, welcome Mocha So Fly. I'm Stefani Love. Nice to meet you.
I'm well. How about yourself?
I'm wonderful.
My name is Blacc from the Block. My name is Blacc from the Block. I had to say it low so the boys can be deep.
You're on the show.
Blacc from the Block.
Yeah, Blacc from the Block. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I've seen you before, but now I got to touch you. Yes, Lord.
Oh, he talked about you the whole time. The whole time. Go ahead, Blacc, since you're...
What am I supposed to say? I forgot. You coming over here in these boots and shit?
Long boots.
Oh,
watch that.
I'm watching.
That's what we do with the long boots.
So give us your name
Yes.
Give us your name one more time. There we go.
MochaSoulFly. Follow me.
Plug yourself in. Do it for real.
Mocha Soul Fly.
Hey.
I told her before you got over here.
Yeah.
My birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Truth or dare? You pick dare. I dare you to sing just a snippet of Happy Birthday to me.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you.
Yes.
Can somebody else come do the interview?
Oh, my goodness. I am too.
I'm jealous of myself and I'm me.
Well, Mocha So Fly, can you tell us what you have coming up next?
I have a couple of projects coming up.
Okay.
I can't wait. A solo project and a group project.
Oh, awesome.
It's going to be really, really cool. I haven't released a project in probably like 6 years or something like that.
Well, you sound
What
good,
is you
girl.
doing, baby?
Hey, right?
We need some R&B soul music, so we need you to come back out. You know?
With a soul feel, like
yes,
I am.
you know, I can hear
Do a
it.
little bit of rap.
And your
a little bit of
diaphragm.
rapping, but mostly singing.
See, yeah, and I was gonna ask you that. Don't be asking my questions for me, okay? So you sing, but you also rap.
I do.
You got them bars.
yes. She spits some.
You spit hot fire,
Hot fire rhymes.
like Dylan.
Darling.
Okay, cool. So give me a single, like What is your single that's out right now that you're trying to push, that you're trying to get going?
Well, right now, I'll be honest. Like I said, I haven't dropped music in forever, so I do have new music coming soon.
Okay.
Hopefully, in the next couple of months, I'll have a single ready.
She got some big eyes too. Like they not
Yes,
bad big.
beautiful,
They like.
too. Yeah.
I feel like she looking into my soul. I'm
you.
trying to ask questions and she's all in my
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Like,
Baby, that eye contact. Woo!
damn,
Yay.
All right, so tell our listeners where we can find you.
You can find me everywhere online, Mocha Soulfly. Also, check out Galaxy 9 Productions. We're doing events. We got Dead Press over there at Trees.
Oh.
That's going down December 30th. There's a lot of good stuff coming up with that. So follow me, Mocha Soulfly, and I'll keep you plugged into all the great things.
So two things. That's why I saw you for the first time at Trees.
Yes.
You didn't even know I was there. It's because it was dark, but that's a different story. Two, I don't know if you know, but we're big fans of shameless plugs. That's why we've asked you your information so many
I
times.
love it.
Yes.
Because you can
Mocha
check us,
Soulfly.
and then you can check us out on the block every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Check them out.
Yes. Thank you, Mocha
Bila
Soulfly. Thank you.
that. So, just sprinkle a little Absolut flavor on it. And,
it worked out just right.
And it just worked out perfectly.
That's what's up.
Was it like Absolute Citron or little
No,
citrusy?
it was like Absolute, like zero. Like theoretically, the coldest you can be. Like
Oh,
Absolute.
Fire.
I just always think of alcohol. Anyway,
Absolutely. See?
so what do y'all think of the hip hop scene in Dallas?
Man, it's growing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always been a large one, and it's always been, don't nobody want to help each other out, make it.
Right.
But right now, it's growing inside, like inside the city within itself. People are starting to kind of get over that mess, and they're like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You got a talent. I got talent, you know what I'm saying, but I don't need to necessarily not look at any shine on yours just because I'm looking after mine. Now everybody's kind of like, man, we could all do something, you know what I'm saying? We could all do it together. And a song like this one, this Fire song is a perfect example of that because all three of us, you know what I'm saying, we kind of have different audiences in a sense, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, good music plays out, so it don't really matter, you know what I mean? So the house is growing inside.
Already. So this song Fire. I know what y'all gonna say. I know what you're gonna say, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Is it fire?
Man.
Yeah. Burning up.
Yeah.
Well, hey, look, I'm just Black from the block. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm an antagonist. So if it ain't fire, I'm gonna let you know. But because I done seen y'all perform before, I already know it's fire. I already know it is. All right, so
Nate, we haven't heard from you. Tell us what you have coming up and how our people can follow you.
Y'all can follow me at 2KN8. I am with Legit ENT, so you can find me everywhere with them, man. Not too much coming up. We promoting this track right now. Got a mixtape that I'm getting ready to drop. I'm sitting on it because it needs to be fire as well.
Right.
Like I said, follow me at 2KN8. That's 2008. Every year is my year. Shout out to Legit ENT.
Okay, and then what about you, Crazic?
Myself, I got the demo volume 2 is on its way in 2018. We're working on the Sugar Kennedy solo EP, and just Google me, Tha Crazic, ThaCraziac. Crazy.
All right, and then Absolut, what's up, girl? How can we find you? And then tell us what you may have coming up next too.
I have a lot coming up. I saw the minutes that we had left. I'm trying to go ahead and squeeze it in. But you can follow me Facebook. You can follow me Absolut Murder Mommy, MURDAH Mommies MAMIS, or Absolut No E, just like the drink 214. On my Instagram. I like to go ahead and say happy birthday to the other half of Murder Mommies today. Miss Shy City, happy birthday, baby. I love you. I love you. And also, Big Young birthday is today, so shouts out to both of those incredible artists. But tonight, myself, Crazic, and Nate will be performing the debut performance at RBC downtown on Commerce. I believe it's 2617 Commerce. I think doors open at about 9. We will be there burning the stage up. And I hope, literally is what I'm saying. We literally want to just fall through the floor. We just want to fall through the floor.
Because the song's so fire.
That's right. We burning up. We're
going to burn the roof off and fall through the floor.
Right. And tomorrow night, I'll be judging from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. At the Velvet Hookah Lounge, a contest artist showcase. So if you can meet me there, meet me there. And then January 20th, I will be hosting Producers Meet the Artist Competition, 1499 Regal Row. Also a KMG Presents competition. So if you want to be a part of that, pre-register with me, inbox me or inbox Chaotic on Facebook, and we'll get that going for you.
I thought she was just playing when she said, I looked at the minutes, so I'm going to try to make it fast. You had a lot to say. She wrote a paragraph and read it. She was like, hey, look, I got this coming up, this coming up. Got the dates, got the names of the people that's going to be there.
Okay, how many more minutes do we have?
We got like 3, right?
Okay, so tell us who has musically inspired you or influenced you in this game?
Rooted wise, I have to go back and look at MC Light. Definitely, she had a tomboy flavor, but you know what I'm saying, lyrically, they just couldn't hold it. They just couldn't. They had to accept the fact that she was a beast, and so that's what I anticipated being when I first came into the game. And then throughout the years, of course, Mia X's presence just excited me. So I definitely wanted to, you know what I'm saying, have that same stage presence when I hit the stage. So, you know what I'm saying, shouts out to Mia X.
And then what about you, Nate? Who inspires you and who's your influence?
It's so many. The first one coming to mind probably is Kanye until he did that Trump shit.
Right.
I do respect artists that don't try to lie about their lifestyle or whatever like that. So he definitely was an influence that made me want to get into the game. Shout out to Badu too, because I'm from Dallas and she doesn't.
Man,
hey,
I love Miss Badu.
Yes.
But what about you, Crazic? And then I got another question. But what about you? Who inspired you?
Man, a lot of different groups inspired me. Like Big Pun inspired me. Metallica inspired me. Ramon Ayala inspired me.
That's what's up.
Fucking Intocable inspired. A lot of different genres, different music. You know what I'm saying? Just Michael Jackson. Every little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? I take it all.
Hey, it would have fucked me up if you would have said Eminem, bro. I promise it would. I would have started rolling so hard.
That was expected.
But so what do y'all think about 3 Stacks? Because I feel like 3 Stacks is one of the
Top
most
10.
underrated artists there is. But he spits that fire.
Hey man, big boy.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Give each other the praise.
Yeah. That was a good argument right
But
there.
that's the best part of it. That's the best part of
They
it.
dope. They
That's
dope.
classic shit, man.
All right, so we're going to get ready to wrap this interview up, but I have one special question because this is something that we debate about a lot, and so I like to get other people's opinion about this. But Blacc, are y'all guys familiar with the show Queen Sugar? Or do you know who Ralph Angel is from Queen Sugar? No? Well, then I
don't know any characters.
Right.
Okay. Well,
Exactly.
then I can't ask y'all that question. Blacc believes that he looks like this gentleman, but I say that Blacc looks like Michael Irvin.
First of all, my lips ain't ashy today. I think it might be.
From Girls Trip. Ralph Angel from Girls Trip.
First of all, I didn't say I look like Ralph Angel. I said I was told that I favor
And then you
Ralph
ran
Angel.
with it, and now he thinks he looks
And
like
when I said it, you was like, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But
Isn't that
now,
the magician?
Okay.
Now she can't see it.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
whatever.
wanna, okay, and then one more question because we are going to talk about this topic on the show. So I just want to get y'all's opinion. You live with your girlfriend, you live with your boyfriend. It's tax season time. Do you split your taxes or do you not? Do you when you get your tax refund, are you splitting your tax refund with your person that you live with? Or are you keeping it for yourself?
y'all scared to answer the question?
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say.
You know what I'm saying? Some people more loyal than others. Everything
That's
is
right.
down the middle, and some people they got
You know what I'm saying?
It's like shit. You're not gonna get me. You know
I mean, to each his own. I feel like to each his own, but the kind of woman I am, I split everything with mine, if I had one.
Now, what about you, Crazy?
Man, all I ever did was I was looking for a girl with good credit so I could fuck her.
He's lying. He is lying.
We are
Sugar, he's lying.
We're gonna get into
Tax is the same damn thing.
we're gonna get into some of those discussions later on. But thank you, Absolut and Craziac and Nate for joining us.
Okay.
We're gonna keep going. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get into our fly shit. So you guys are gonna hang with us, and then we'll go to a commercial break from there. So every week we do a fly shit segment, and basically we're schooling the men and the women on how they can be fly. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's the BLOC, and this is that fly shit.
All right, so this week on Fly Shit, I'm talking to my men. Women can also take some of these pointers into consideration.
I feel like you're talking to me.
Hey, if I step on your toes, I'm sorry.
I don't care.
You look very nice today.
Thanks.
Okay. All right. Anyways, we're going to talk about why men should always dress to impress, okay? So, men, I have a lot of men in here. Y'all can listen up and get some tips from me. It is New Year's. You might want to get laid. I don't know what you have planned, but as long as you dress to impress, you might just lock in that girl for New Year's, right? No. Okay.
It's your fly shit.
So, I was reading an article, and the source came from cheatsheet.com, and it is the Gear and Style cheat sheet. And basically, men should dress to impress because it shows a level of confidence and that you take pride in yourself. I'm not saying that you have to dress up in a suit and a tie every day, but you should be well put together when you step out the house.
Don't be side-eyeing me.
What? And so, as a woman, I like to see a man that is well put together. Whether it is some jeans or some shoes or just some tennis shoes, I just think that as long as you look clean, you smell good, you look fresh, hey, you can rock anything. And so, you dress to impress wherever you go, as long as it's appropriate for the occasion. I think that you will come off as being a fly ass man. Now, if you just wake up and you look like a bum every day, 9 times out of 10 to a woman, that's just gonna tell them that
that you're confident in how you look and you don't give a damn about having to put clothes on.
See, this is what's wrong with men because it's coming from a woman's perspective. I'm trying to help you out, Blacc.
What are you gonna help me do?
Okay. Well, who said it was about you?
Oh. You said what?
A lot of them become baby daddies though, so I don't know.
Who becomes baby daddies?
Yeah,
they
wait
do.
a minute.
And those, I don't know. I just feel
child.
Yeah. Okay. So guys, just go out. Remember, I believe if you're 30 and over, you should be dressing to impress. You shouldn't be walking out looking like a bum every day, like you just rolled out of bed. You don't care about life. I mean, you never know who you're going to run into, right? You never know who you're going to meet that day. So if you take it and look at that, like, I don't know who I'm going to bump into today. I might bump into Denzel. I might bump into Beyonce. You might bump into your future wife. I don't know, but I guarantee you a woman is checking you out as far as how you dress. And how you dress says a lot to a real-ass woman, period. A real-ass woman is looking at your shoes. She's looking at your attire. And, I mean, because that's what she gets first before you open up your mouth.
Catch me outside. How about that?
How about that?
How about it?
Blacc, you have anything? Absolute. As a woman, do you have anything to say?
You know, being where I'm from, we were all in the gutter. You hear me? So the guys didn't have, you know what I'm saying, the most decent pair of, shoes and things like that. So me, I'm attracted to guys for a different reason. It's all right for you to throw on sweats and a t-shirt, and you know what I'm saying?
Now, we love the gray sweats.
I love that.
We love the gray sweats. And guys, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that you have to go out and wear a suit. Yeah. Hey, gray sweats are attractive to me too. Right. But don't have gray sweats that got grease stains on them and look like you done wore them for 10 days or for the whole week.
Yeah, no, that's true.
And they smell like nut juice and all that stuff. Like, come on now. That's what I meant.
But I'm not really a tie type of girl. I like the t-shirts and the nice jeans and the nice little kicks. You gotta smell good, man. You gotta smell good. Oh my goodness.
I'm about to go put my.
That's all a part of dressing to impress. So there you have it. That was your fly shit. And check us out next week. You never know what we have.
It's the BLOC, and this is that fly shit.
Bro, y'all over here. Stop talking. We was doing it. So look.
All right,
I know we back. We're going to let them introduce their song.
Okay, yeah.
Man, what's happening? All right there. Shit.
The pressure was on.
Hey, this is Absolute Murder Mommy. This is Nate. Legit. My name is The Crazic. This is Fiyaah from Chaotic Tracks.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You're lost with your girl, Stefani.
It feels like fire, it's burning up just like fire. Got that fire, baby. Let it burn. I got that fire beat from Chaotic. Dallas, Texas representing what you suckers gotta say about it. I stay united with the A1G. Fort Worth, stand up, haters stay and you'll see. We stay away from police, you already know the story. Eyes open, mouth closed, make moves while y'all snoring. Y'all bore me with that mumble rap. Little kids probably thinking, man, what's wrong with that? Yo, I never trust a man who mumbles. He ain't a man of his word, and ain't no telling what his tongue do. He probably high off heroin or pills, drooling on himself until the truth gets spilled. Are you a snitch or a bitch that sucks dicks, this bitch confess? I can't get with that shit. You're fucking with some fire spitters. I have your head cut up 7 with the rhythm that deliver. That's right, yeah. The truth is on your fire. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn. Like fire. It's burning up just like fire. Got that fire, baby. Let it burn. Let it burn.
1 flame, 2 flame, 3 flames, 4. Make way, fire marshal coming through the door. If you didn't come to party, what you come for? Got them bottles of Ciroc headed to the floor. I know you see me, Throw shade my way, my attitude at the door, can I have fun? I hate to burn a beat up like a Scion. Hair done fit fly, that's no lie. Shoes match, I'ma catch winkle right eye. Got an A on my chest, super sci-fi. Kill 'em dead, what I said, rock a bye-bye. Crazy act and they don't know how to act. Grip the mic and jumped on chaotic track. Feeling myself like
motherfucker burn. Like fire. It's burning up just like fire. Got that fire, baby.
Nate,
let burn.
legit. Call me Julie, got the fire like 400 degrees. They hate me so much right now like Khalees. Please, I ignore the he and she say, cause I don't have beef like Chick-fil-A. And you can say that drama for love and hip-hop. I be chillin' so hard I don't put on flip-flops. Kick rocks, take the dots, it's a lot on my mind. Why you sweating me like the kid is mine? It ain't no compromise, prime time Dion. They ain't come to see you, Otis. I feel like Leon. Tempting peons to step up their game. No role model, but could show you some things. Niggas is commode, I mean full of shit. Niggas is by sorta, call them trash man. Then call a fireman, cause what I got hot. About to burn some shit down, I feel like left out.
The roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Like fire, it's burning up just like fire. Got that fire, baby. Let it burn, let it burn.
Chaotic tracks.
What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? We back. I'm Blacc. We got a whole bunch of people in the building. I'm going to start right here to my right. My lovely host, Stefani Love. We got Absolut. We got Crazic. And we got your boy, Nate. You know what I'm saying? And they in the building. They said they not leaving. They not leaving. They going to stay here and they going to listen. They going to be on the block today. You ready, Stefani?
I'm ready.
You ready for what? Lewis Hamilton? That's what we talking about now?
Oh, yeah. So, Lewis Hamilton is Formula One world champion. Some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not know. He had to go and apologize for going live on social media and shaming his nephew for wearing a princess dress. The princess dress, I guess, I'm assuming, was bought by his parents, his mother, whoever, and they allowed him to wear a princess dress. And Lewis Hamilton was not happy about that. He posted a video shaming his nephew, and of course the fans in the internet went crazy. They are stating, a lot of them are stating that he was wrong, he was out of order, and that he's just a little boy and he should be able to do whatever he wants to do. So we're wanting to know from you guys, from Blacc. Blacc had a very strong opinion, so I'm going to start off with him. Do you think that he was wrong for shaming his nephew?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Before you go any further, I have a clip real quick.
I'm so sad right now. Look at my nephew. Why are you wearing a princess dress? Is this what you got for Christmas? Why did you ask for a princess dress for Christmas? Boys don't wear princess dresses!
Okay, we got the clip, and I know y'all can't hear it because y'all ain't got headphones on. So basically, he was asking, why you wearing a princess dress? Is this what you got for Christmas, or this is what you asked for Christmas? Boys don't wear princess dresses. I don't feel like he needs to apologize for that at all. Like, because as a man, if I was raising a boy, I have a little girl, but if I was raising a boy, I'm the same way. If my nephew Derek came up to me in a princess dress, we fighting.
How old is he?
How old is the
nephew?
the boy?
He looked like he could be no more than 4 years old, to tell you the truth. He probably wasn't even that.
See, different opinion now.
Well, I'm still with my same shit. Like, if my 4-year-old boy came in, like, no, go take that off, burn it, and never put that shit on again, because boys don't wear dresses. That's just how I feel. Yeah. Oh, hell no. Oh, they just showed the video.
He looks like he is about 3 or 4. Nate, what's your opinion? I want to know how men feel about this little boy wearing this princess dress. And as you all, let me inform y'all that there is an artist we talked about a couple of weeks ago, Pink, she's actually raising her daughter gender neutral, meaning she's not telling her she has to do girl things because she's a girl. Whatever she feels she wants to express as far as her gender, she's allowing her to do that. So Nate, in your opinion, do you think that Lewis Hamilton was wrong for shaming his nephew?
If he did it on the internet, yeah.
Okay.
He could have called his people and talked to them. Probably, that's not our business. And I feel like when you doing opinions and shit on social media, then you open yourself up to criticism too. So just like he felt some way about the little boy in the dress, people feel some kind of way about him. I guess it's more tacky to do it online. If you got an opinion, that's you or whatever. But shit, your opinion don't keep you free from getting your ass talked about.
So monkey wrench, real quick. Monkey wrench. What if that was just a clip of, because he was Facebook Live or Instagram Live, one of the two. Like, what if it was just he was recording Christmas all together, and that happened, and then he was like, "Hey, wait, like that's not what boys wear. What are you doing? Why are you wearing that?"
You still gotta have tact because it's not his house. You know what I'm saying? If they said they son can wear dresses, you wear a fucking dress. You know what I'm saying? We might not agree with it. My son might can't wear a fucking dress, but I'm not finna. You know what I'm saying? Get on.
Man, I know it's 2000. What are we? 2018, man. Fuck all that. Uncle has a right to say some shit.
That's what I'm
Whip
thinking.
his ass if he wants to.
Thank you, Crazy Ass.
Grandma, everybody has a right to say something. It don't matter if it's the internet or whatever. Man. At the end of the day, blood brothers can talk shit.
And
deal with it.
And I was saying that last night in our meeting, like, it takes a village to raise a child, and in that village, you have grandmas, you have uncles, you got the next door neighbor. Well, it's supposed to though. Like, if we hadn't strayed, if people haven't strayed away from that, like, you can't tell my kid this, you can't tell my kid that, it would be a lot better, a better place for us. You know what I'm saying? Because different opinions matter, and they work. You know what I'm saying? Like, raise the kid in the way they should go. Now he gonna think that he's RuPaul or something in the near future.
Well, in my opinion, I agree with you, Crazy Act. I guess we're living in the days and times where, no, you can't tell other people's kids what to do because you don't know how they're going to react. But when I was growing up, if you were an adult, you could tell me, you could correct me when I was wrong. So and this is his nephew. This is the next man closest to his dad. And to me, I'm not trying to just judge a book by its cover, but maybe the dad isn't in the picture to where he has to step up and correct this little boy. And if it's his nephew, it's his nephew. Like I said, that's the closest thing after your dad is your uncle. And so he wasn't out of place. Now, he may be in an out of place putting it on the internet, but hey.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate, he can say what he wants to say.
Yeah.
But he got to be prepared for people in the internet to get on his ass too.
And that's
it's
fine.
The kind of world we live in right
And
now. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine. You can accept that, except I don't feel like he needed to apologize.
You don't need to apologize. My president talks shit on the internet.
Right.
He can get away with it. We can get away with it.
You just got to own it. If you said this shit, you said this shit.
And then it kind of depends on your family, too, because the kind of family I have, I bet not put no live shit like that out about nobody. I can have my opinion, and we better talk about it family-wise. That's nobody else's business, because now it just puts his mom and dad out there.
Right.
And for people to criticize them. We don't know why they were doing it or whatever, but that's just not for you to put out there. And if I was on live and it happened like that, it would be a live that I would not save and post. Right. That's what I'm saying. I think everything's just not meant for the internet.
Don't check me on the internet. Anybody that know me.
Don't check Nate on the
internet.
Hit me up.
Hit him
I mean, I guess I can feel that aspect of it as far as checking somebody on the internet or, posting it, whatever. I get that.
Right.
But, like, at the end of the day, was he wrong? No, he wasn't, bro. Like, the boy should know how he's supposed to dress, not in a damn dress.
Well,
you know
his
what I'm
parents
saying?
should know.
But he was, I don't give a shit if he was 2. He was acting like a damn princess. Did you see the video? He had a heart wand and everything.
But that's not his fault.
Yeah, his parents had to actually
that's
go
when
out
you
and
need
buy
to
it.
Then, like where we come from, we're a little more harder on them because we would be embarrassed. Honestly, it's not about the
Whoop
child;
his
it's about the
ass.
parents and shit. We would be embarrassed
Beat
if our
his
son had
ass.
this shit
You're
on.
right, but you can't beat his ass because the parents probably
Right,
bought
they
it.
may say okay.
Ass too.
Now, if he wanted to put on his
Everybody
sister's
can get
dress,
it. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
in that picture fucked up.
Everybody catch his fade. You
Yeah.
better not put my nephew in no damn dress and then tell him it's okay.
Right.
You trying to raise him up to be gay, in
All
my
right,
opinion.
So there you have it, guys. You have gotten our opinion, but we're gonna get ready to go into a quick commercial. And actually, it is another interview from the Toy Drive, and this one is with artist, my alumni, Chemist the Kid. So check this out, and we'll be right back.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Yes.
You already know you listening to The Block with your boy Blacc on VillaCoolaRadio.com. Shout out, you know who it is. It's your boy Blacc. Do a shameless plug. Plug yourself in.
Myself in.
Give us your
ProLivic.com. PROLIVIC. KEMISTDAKIDD.
Chemist the Kid.
Sir, let me tell you, it's an imaginary X back there. You can't go past the X. You can't go past that X.
Take over.
Take over.
I don't like bullies.
All right, so
Don't be
Chemist
trying to
the
bully me
Kid,
on my
I
show.
see you all the time on Facebook. But I want to know, what do you have coming up next?
What I got coming up next, I'm doing a show with Dave East on the 24th, January 24th.
All right.
Other than that, I got another mixtape coming out at the top of the year, and I got a joint project I don't really want to say much about.
Oh,
but right now I'm
secrets.
pushing my food for thought.
Are you holding
It's out
secrets?
right now. We're holding a few secrets.
And you know what's messed up? That was my next question.
Whoa.
Do you have anything coming up
But
with
we can't
somebody
know.
else? But you know what? Just know that he got something coming up with the person that shall not be named.
Stay
But it's
tuned.
coming up. It's coming up. Just be looking out for it. Be looking out for
All right,
it.
so Chemist the Kid, tell us where we can find you at.
Find me. My name is Chemist the Kid on everything, so the same handle, KEMISTDAKIDD on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I got a website called ProlificVibes.com where you can find all my music collectively. And then I'm on Tidal, Pandora, Apple Music. I'm on everything you can. If you search Chemist the Kid, I'm gonna come up on any search engine.
Alright.
So do you think you can sing? Do you think you can sing? Not right now. Do you think you can sing? Are you a singer? Can you sing? You rap? Because they don't know. I mean, I know. I was
Rapper.
here.
Look me up, Chemist the Kid. Google it.
Oh, everybody's talking about
Here we go.
Google them.
Google. Hey, we
Whoa.
need to get on our shit.
We need to get on
Google
Google.
us. I don't know what's gonna come up, but Google us.
Google us.
Google us. It's cool.
Google Villa Coola Radio.
Yeah, we got a
Coola
website.
Radio.
Yeah.
We got an app. We got all that stuff. So man, appreciate you. Positive vibes. Everybody, we did this for the kids. I asked another person. I'm gonna ask you. Did you bring a toy?
Of course, that's what the cause is. That's the main cause. Forget the music.
Well, thank you, Chemist.
Blessing the kids. 100.
It's all about the kids because they are our future.
They really
But
are.
I was being positive. But
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I'm Blacc, Block. Catch us live every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Shameless plug. Appreciate you for coming to interview with us. Enjoyed your music. You have a wonderful night.
Thank you, Chemist.
Hey, we're back. We're back.
Radio.com.
We are. That's your,
Tell your friends.
come on, man. We back on the show. What is you doing, baby? What is you doing? All right. So, next thing. Chris Bosh mom got arrested for exploiting a disabled man. I still really can't wrap my head around this, but we'll go into a little few details real quick. So, the mother of Chris Bosh was arrested on the charge of exploitation of a disabled man. A third-degree felony, according to an arrest warrant obtained by Channel 8 WFAA. Back in December on 8th, DeSoto police raided the home on St. George Place, owned by Frida Bosh, for suspected distribution activity. Well, the warrant revealed that Bosh and her former roommate, Jonathan Brown, were also exploiting a disabled man who lived in the home with them for monetary, personal, and other types of profits and gains and shit. Kind of got stuck. Oh, well. They say Bosh and Brown, I guess, forced the victim to pay a large portion of his disability check to pay for rent for himself and Brown. The victim was also forced to take place in drug distribution activities. And forced to clean the house and do laundry.
So he was the help.
He was Samuel L. Jackson in Django.
Oh, see, I didn't watch that, but he was the help.
What?
No, I couldn't get into it. I fell asleep. That might be when I used to fall asleep.
She said she fell asleep on Django.
Yeah.
Who was that nigga on
Y'all
that
gonna
down
revoke
there?
my black card. Oh.
I'm so disappointed in you right now. I don't even remember what we talking about because can we all just watch Django right now?
I did not watch Django.
What? A good movie. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. They believe Bosh allowed it to happen. The police did anyway, so that she can get free narcotics from Brown. Who that nigga? Who that nigga there? Yes, that nigga there. You know that nigga?
Y'all know I'm off topic.
Cause you ain't seen Django.
Now you gotta watch it.
Yeah, I know.
So, the question to all that shit is, besides the Django shit, do y'all think Chris Bosh is wrong if he does nothing? And I'll start with you, because this is your show.
To a certain degree. But now that if this is all true, which seems like it is because you're being arrested, I mean, hey, at some point you got to cut. Now, I've been in situations where your parents, you kind of have to step in and be the parent. And then when the parents aren't like taking heed to that and they keep doing what they're doing, then hey, you might got to tough love and cut them off. Period. So Chris Bosh, I was about to say Chris Brown. No, he don't look like no Chris Brown. But
No.
Chris Bosh, I think something had to transpire to make him. We know that their relationship has deteriorated over 5 years, so something has transpired to where he has cut his mother off, and unfortunately, hey, you got to deal with the consequences.
Man, look, I wouldn't mind cutting her off. Like, you gotta cut her off because your name is associated with her. And while you're not necessarily hooping right now because you got the injuries, it's still your name. And you gotta know when to, like, somebody told me when you get money or you get famous, you gotta cut people off. And sometimes it's gonna be the people who you don't want to cut off. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be the nigga that was born in the next room with you and you've been knowing that nigga since then. Sometimes you just got to cut people off. Yeah. Like, you got to. And so if he does nothing, I'm completely okay with that. If he grabs her bail or bonds her out or something, it might seem like he's supporting it. Yeah. But that's just what I think.
Right.
What y'all think?
We are talking about his moms, though. So, you know what I'm saying? Just with that being said, if he did nothing, yeah, I absolutely would feel some type of way. I would. I really don't care about the circumstance. The fact that she's your mom and she's rightfully has to be sick and what she's going through right now or whatever. I know y'all, you know, your relationship is not the same and all of that, but just on that mom tip, he should step in and intervene. Get her some help or attempt or do something for him not to do anything. Yeah, I just can't see that.
Okay, so this is now my question. So you said that's his mom's, you know what I'm saying? Like, for him not to do anything. But I see a lot of people who will cut their dad off in the blink of an eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you did this, but you were a horrible dad, and now I don't want shit to do with you.
I would feel the same way if it was the dad, but this is not his dad, so that's why I said his mom.
I mean, but I feel like it kind of becomes
parent.
a double standard just because.
Maybe to some people.
You know, just because of the, hey, some people really would think, like, if it was his dad, don't worry about it. If it's his mom, like, oh, okay, you need to go take care of your mom. But
I think if the dad had some, a big part of raising them, it would be different than if the dad was not in their lives. You know what I'm saying? So I think it would be the same way with my dad.
From experience, I don't think that it's hard to cut your parents off because there has been several. I don't think it's easy to cut your parents off, and if you have to go to that extent to just cut ties with them. I'm sure that it was a very painful process. I have been put in situations where I probably should have cut my mother off. I didn't mean to say mom. But just how I was raised, I'm supposed to always honor my mother and my father. So I have to, biblically, I'm going to support her. But if it's something that she's doing wrong, I'm going to try to correct her and get her on the right path. So,
me, myself, I'm not religious. You fuck over me, you gone. My parents raised me. I couldn't do them like that, and their parents couldn't do them like they're gonna cut you off. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact is, when you're stopping somebody from progressing in life, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go. We don't know how many times he's been through this with his mom. And I've been around people whose parents have suffered from substance abuse and shit, and it's hard. This shit hard as fuck. So I don't think he should feel responsible or any of that. Cause like my mom said, find a fool, fuck a fool. So that could be what she's trying to do, find a fool every day.
And see, that's kind of where I was gonna go next about the mindset of it. But what you got to say about it, Crazy?
Man, like, all right, so like, we was talking about the first dude earlier about the tweet, right? The nephew and all that stuff. And I was like, whatever, it don't mean nothing because that person isn't. He's just tweeting about stuff about his family. This Chris Bosh, he's marketing himself as a product. You know what I'm saying? So that's fucking with his money. So that's a different kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So like when it's one thing that a family member is just wilding out, man, hey, you allowed to say whatever you want, it's family, right? But when a family issue is starting to come up and could potentially play with your checks and balances, that's something where the individual needs to either, throw a little bit of dirt on the fire or move the fire away from the spotlight. But you know what I'm saying? That's his own family. It's his own thing. So however he wants to, if he's pushed to the limit, he can't do anymore. That's on him. But at the end of the day, he got to watch his bank account and don't let that situation fuck it up.
Right. And so.
Well, then it depends on the situation.
See, now I'm thinking like the mindset of people who just like to try to get over on people. And I'm not saying that that's the type of person that she is. But look, the house that she's trapping out of, Chris Bosh bought.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Mom's trapping.
Okay, allegedly bought. He bought it.
Allegedly trapping.
Oh, allegedly trapping. My bad. This disabled man, don't know where he came from. He could have been a veteran that they trying to help, or he could be an uncle. I don't care. They getting this man disability check to re-up, trapping out the bando in a house that I bought. Allegedly taking his money, allegedly trapping out the bando.
Making him wash dishes and do laundry.
With a house that I allegedly bought.
He did.
Yeah, nah. I know, but let's just go allegedly since we are saying so many allegedlys. Yeah, nah, I'm done with you. Like, I done gave you chance after chance after chance, and you still want to do this stupid ass shit? Get your mind out of where we came from, know where we at. If you're not gonna do that, you're not about to put a stain on my name. Scoot over.
That's how you gonna talk to your mama?
Nah, I say a little bit more polite, but that's what I'm saying to y'all.
You said what? Okay.
But I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I do. I see what you're saying, too.
That's why I guess it depends on the situation.
All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get into some love and sex. Strap your boots up.
Let's talk love and sex.
Raise in your chair.
Oh, man. So, today you have love and sex with yours truly, your boy Blacc. You gotta, you know, get the voice deep and shit. Okay, so today on Love and Sex, we're gonna talk about love and sex, like love during sex. Okay, you got me. So I was thinking, and I was like, hey, what can I talk about on love and sex? And I want to talk about patterns. Patterns. Not no squares and circles, but patterns. When you're having sex, you should not keep the same pattern. You have to switch it up. You have to. If she moans this way by doing it like this, continue to do it, but don't do it the whole time. You gotta switch it up, flip her around. You know what I'm saying? And then slow stroke. Don't just.
What?
Oh, my bad. I gotta look.
He's getting into it.
I was.
He's getting into it.
You gotta. Sometimes you gotta slow stroke, and see that kind of shows you if you in love or if you just having sex. Cause a nigga that's in love with you is gonna look you in your eyes while he stroke real slow and kiss you. But if he just trying to have sex with you, he might just rabbit hump you from the back the whole time, not even see your face. I mean, but no, like you cannot keep the same pattern. Can't keep the same pattern. You gotta switch it up. Gotta switch it up.
Okay.
Am I not right?
You're right. I mean, to a certain point.
So you just
What
want.
if it's just a quickie though? So you don't have time to do all them flip her over and let's just get it right now. And
I kind of don't know what that means.
Like
even when I try to, we're not talking about me. Listen, we forgot to do our disclaimer. We promote love, sex, and marriage.
That's your love and sex.
That's it.
Patterns.
That's a disclaimer.
Patterns. Anybody have any input on patterns?
Nah. My girl right over there, you ain't getting me in trouble.
He looked to the right. He looked to the right and was like,
Nobody wants
nope.
Nobody wants the same mundane sex all the time.
You're
So
right.
yes, you switch it up, but it's not just with the patterns. You switch up the whole mood of it.
Yeah.
That whole role playing thing. Look, people look at each other crazy when they say they role play, but let me tell you something. That's what to do. The happiest couple.
Yeah.
And them quickies, you got to know. You got to know about a quickie. I just don't know what to say about you right now.
Well,
but
hey, look,
them quickies, sometimes it's you just got enough time for that. But you just need that little joke to get you through the day. You got to know how to get in, get out. And you can be in love or not. It don't matter.
No,
or
not.
We promote, what is it? I forgot. It don't. That
quickies.
He knew it. He knew it. I didn't.
And what else? I mean,
and bonnets.
Blacc likes he say he'll do a midget too.
Hey, wait, we on live.
You can't discriminate. But you can't discriminate.
Talk about that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We live.
You could easily flip her over.
What?
Hey,
Spin
I don't know. They need to look at
midget spinner.
All right, and that was your love and sex.
Let's talk love and sex.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
All right, we back. She over here talking about midget spinners. We about to go into a video. Boss Talk, K-Lou. Let go.
Let go.
You already know you listening to The Block with your boy Blacc on VillaCoolRadio.com.
Here we go again. Nah, for real, man. Y'all ever think about that shit like what we here for? It's money, nigga. Why the fuck you can't see that, man? You always act like there should be something else to this shit, you know what I'm saying? Nah, for real, man. Nah, what the fuck you be talking about, man? Money. Everybody got money, man. So what you gonna do with dope? We really got dope. We got dope. Everybody got dope. Fucking crazy, yo. Yeah. Right. Right.
Look. Okay. Right. 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 Peep game. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. If that paint where we just let it glow. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. On that third coast, nigga, we move slow. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. Where my lighter at, man? Right. Yeah. Tryna get my fetty tight. Yeah. That stove top with them breadcrumbs. Yeah. We was posted out Ferguson. Yeah. Doubling it up, tryna get a son. Yeah. With my gas tank, fuck it. Right. My attitude was fuck it. Look, OG, we stuff it in on these haters, we stay ducking now. Yeah. That convo right, we can talk numbers. Lock it down, 2-man numbers. Look, hit the iron, now I'm in the sauna. Now I'm back on the grind, just running numbers. Yeah. No talking, homie, just all action. Boss shit, nigga, you know what's happening. Yeah. When I'm on the low, that equal stacking. Behind a bitch, I ain't never slacking. Right. Took a loss, but I got that back. Real hustlers gon' make that back. Hit the yo, and I'ma drop that crack. Lead the block, and I make that stack. That shit you chop is terrible, unacceptable. Plain trash, hefty sack, garbage bag, etc. Nigga, all of that. Yeah. That shit don't knock, we ain't dropping that. I got a southern flow with a western swag. 180 horses on my dash. Yeah. Dope man zone when I smash the gas. Right. With them trees lit with my game tight. Got a 50 hand with a cold Sprite. And hating ass niggas we never see. I'm 10 toes down, homie, obviously. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. Yeah. Right. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. If that paint where we just let it glow. Yeah. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. Yeah. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. Right. On that third coast, nigga, we move slow. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. Yeah. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. Where my lighter at, man? Right. Yeah. Smoke something what you thought it was. DIY my own buzz. Lyrical content, substance use. Niggas playing games like Duck Duck Goose. Nurse around like Dr. Seuss. Yeah. Cat in the head with them weak ass bars. Indica, not cookie jar. We fired up and take off tomorrow. Yeah. Extravagant flowing with lace the bars. Right. It might be too dope for the radio. Yeah. But I'm kiss ass and I ain't trying to brag. And I'm a street nigga, that's all I know. Yeah. Paint the picture Michelangelo. Right. We'll go to topics when we lace the code. Right. Swinging off that jungle west where it intersect through Buckner Road. Yeah. Thick thoughts and hustle niggas. Plenty of pimping and drug dealing. Shit from my hood to your neighborhood, man, it's damn near just the same, my nigga. Yeah. Coming up, making power moves. Look. Nino Brown with these dope lyrics. Shoot right up through their veins, make sure motherfucker gon' feel it. Off the top, I'ma make it killer. Yeah. The wordplay, nigga, I'm dope. Then only run with niggas trying to make a million. Yeah. Screws me duck stacking to the ceiling. Look. With them trees lit with my game tight. Got a 50 hand with a cold Sprite. And hating ass niggas we never see. I'm 10 toes down, homie, obviously. Yeah. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. Right. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. If that paint where we just let it glow. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. On that third coast, nigga, we move slow. Yeah. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. Yeah. And that's boss talk how we spit the flow. Where my lighter at, man? Yeah. Yeah. Let that bitch bang. Right. Yeah. What? Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Radio.com. Tell your friends.
You ready? Hey, shout out to that song. Just to let y'all know, Villa Koola Media had something to do with that. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. They had something to do with that.
Shout out to K-Lou.
Yeah, shout out K-Lou. That was boss talk. I can't see, my eyes hurt. So now we're gonna talk about tax refunds. I can't see, my eyes hurt. They hurt.
So as y'all know, tax season my favorite season in the world.
Oh, shout out!
I feel like I got rich on
Wait a minute. Wow. Wait a minute. Shout out to your grandma.
Shout out to my grandma Margaret Swain in Houston, Texas. Thank you for the inspirational quote, Grandma.
We got a
shout out.
We got a few H-Town listeners, man. Shout out to H-Town.
But we want to get into a discussion about tax refunds. And I know a lot of y'all, this may be a stressful time for y'all. This may be a time where you're like, yay, I get to buy that car or whatnot. This is tax season. Tax season has approached us. Your W-2s are getting ready to come out, guys. So get ready. Don't you smell them? Don't you smell them being made? Yes. So I came across a post on Facebook. Y'all know I'm a troller. So as I was trolling, I read a post on Facebook where a girl was facing a dilemma. She lives with her boyfriend. They've lived together for a couple of years. They actually share a child together. And she's going to get a larger refund this year. And to match what her boyfriend has got and what she has got to make it equally, he is asking her to give him $1,500 from her tax refund. So she posed a question to Facebook. She kind of was taken back, she said, because she's never had to split it with him, but now she's having to split, and it's just kind of, she doesn't know what she should do, if she is entitled or should she be obligated to have to share or even split her tax refund. So we wanted to, as y'all know, we asked this question earlier, so we're going to go ahead and get deeper into this discussion. But under what circumstances should you be splitting your taxes with someone that you are a partner with or cohabitating with? Blacc?
I feel like you should. Like if y'all cohabitating, might as well just split it. Ain't no point of you saying, "Oh, I got $1,500 more than you, so I'm gonna do this." Like I told you, if you wanna, I feel like it's better to split it and let each other spend that money and how they gonna spend that money, versus I don't get so much, but I want this and it's gonna cost this. Let me ask this from you. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, baby, can I go get this? But if you don't agree with my purchase, you might not give it to me. You see what I'm saying? Like, if we split it, I already got it, so I can get it. But if you don't agree with the purchase, you're going to be like, why you need that? This and that and the other. No. Let's just go ahead and split it.
Okay. So you're saying if you split it, then you don't have to worry about what you're using.
You don't. Like, hey, you got your 2,000, I got my 2,000. Like, let's roll. You do what you do, I do.
Yeah, go ahead, Absolut.
Okay,
She's
so
burning up over here.
I really want to say I have a problem with like the obligation feel of it. I feel like no one should feel obligated to split their taxes with anyone, but the you should want to do it, and then that depends on y'all relationship all year. Y'all could stay together, and her or him ain't did shit.
Right.
They help with nothing. Now you ain't splitting and don't want to split nothing then. But if you actually did, in every sense of the words, cohabitate together and raise this baby together, then that's different. Yeah. He shouldn't even have to come to you and ask you, or she shouldn't have to come to you and say, can I get $1,500? You know what she want all year. You know what I'm saying? And you should just want to give it to her or give it to him. I don't even think that should be an issue.
I hate
the way money messes everything up sometimes.
Don't it?
So yeah, so act right all year and you ain't got to worry about asking him for it. He gonna give it to you.
Act right all year, I give you all my refund. Nate,
see,
what about you, Nate?
I don't know, the shit seem funny though. It's
like,
it's like he roaching and then she got something. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel. Shit, if the relationship was going that kind of way, then it wouldn't even be a question. They would have their money split up. You know what I'm saying? But
he said
like they ain't the type of relationship they think they are.
They not the type of relationship that's gonna last.
So
is what it is.
To go on Facebook and ask.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
I agree.
Nigga gotta walk up to you and ask you for some shit. You got more than me. Like,
hey,
can I get 500?
Yes, 500 more. Nah, if you gotta ask, your relationship's not what you think it is. Right. Your nigga begging you for money, it just seemed roachy to me, bro.
I feel that in every sense, but I'm trying to think a little objectively, like both of them. I'm thinking the perfect world as far as the cohabitation and stuff.
Right.
They both take care of the kid if there is one. They both take care of the bills. You know what I'm saying? Whether they split it 50-50 or you take care of this bill, I take care of that bill. You know
That's
what
how
I'm
it's
saying?
supposed to go.
That's what I'm thinking, and if that's the case, like just split it. But it is different scenarios that you can place in front of me that would say, no, keep your money. Like you said, you feel like he roaching. He might be that nigga that's staying at home, ain't doing shit but playing video games and shit. You know what I'm saying? Barely changing a kid's diaper, and he asking for $1,500 extra, and she might be the one that's out there working her ass off every day.
Exactly.
Or she might be the one sitting at the crib not doing shit while that nigga's working, and because of the position that he's in or where he works, his tax refund won't be as much as her. So it's just like, it's two different situations, and I mean, like I say, like I'm thinking the perfect world, split it. If it's some shit like either one of those instances, like if she at home just chilling all day and she getting a bigger refund, hey, give me half of that. Like, I shouldn't have to ask. Right. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to ask. And you shouldn't be obligated, but you morally yourself should feel obligated just because it's like, well, damn, this person does this much for me and I don't do shit for them. And I know you don't like the obligated word. I know you don't. But
I just thought of something.
you know, go ahead.
No one is taking into consideration the child. Who claims the child?
Right.
Or is there a child?
There is a child.
Well,
okay, there is a child.
Okay. So who claims the child? That could have a lot to do with who's getting the money.
That could definitely.
Yeah, that's a whole nother.
The shit's so different is that you don't know if people like roommating or is they really in love or is this really a business thing? Like you don't know what the fuck going on.
They got an arrangement. They have an arrangement.
I just need to know where we stand. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I need some security.
They said for the following tax year, let's get together where we stand this
let's
year.
see where we stand first.
All right, so what are we? What are we?
Wait, let's see. Let's go back a whole year.
Before I go file my taxes, let me know.
Well, this is what you did.
Wait, let's do this checks and balances real quick. What bills did you pay for this month?
They want to sound like you're doing too.
Man, that shit there, bro.
Right.
That shit, that ain't a real relationship to me, though. Like, that's just...
And the sad part is she's going to take Facebookers' advice
and
probably do it or don't. That's the sad part.
That part. Come on.
That part, too, though. Like, what? You going to go to Facebook where people don't know how to use there, and there, or 2 and 2 for advice on Happy New Year's. But you're going to go to them for advice on... your money, your finances.
She bought her that $24 ring.
Then she gonna be mad. She gonna be mad because she didn't want to split the shit. Now she got a $25 ring.
That's a whole nother discussion. Yeah, that's a good one. I need to know.
I mean,
oh my goodness.
should,
I don't know.
You think she would take the ring if he bought a $25 ring?
Not if I'm giving your ass that $1,500.
But she don't know yet. So what if she
don't
don't
let me
get
find
it?
out you got that ring for $24. Nah. No, that's a whole. I would be okay. Let me correct it. If we were talking about you gave $1,500 and all you went and got me was a $24 ring, hey, I have a problem. But in actuality, let me say this about that ring. Really, you're not supposed to know really how much your ring costs, right? That's not your business. If he's giving you that ring, you take it. If it looks decent, if it's real, that's all you need to worry about. But the women, you really shouldn't be asking what the price is on the ring. But men, from what I hear, the ring is supposed to cost like half of what you bring in monthly.
No,
or so. I don't know. I just made that up.
That was not our topic.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it is something though. It is a price
you and
for
want to
it.
be in that relationship, you can take the tie off bread
Woman
and
can
put
be
it around my
standing
finger,
village
and
on
I'm gonna be
top.
smiling.
I've seen a proposal, and we didn't switch this all the way to fuck up. But I've seen a proposal where he tied a piece of yarn around her finger type shit and put it in a bow and asked her to marry her, and she loved it. So that was not what we was talking about.
We're going to come back to that. We're going to switch the show up. My social media trolling, I'm going to cancel that because I ain't got nothing. But I was trolling, and I saw the whole thing on Facebook about the $24 ring, so we're going to come back to that, discuss that. But right now, we're going to get into an interview that we did at the Toy Drive with our boy JP. Check this out, and we'll be right back.
You already know you listening to The Block with your boy Blacc on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Microphone working on That's a prop.
No, bro, it's a facade.
I don't see no lights.
It's a facade. They just gonna hear us ask you the question. All the way. You good?
I'm trying to fool the kid off top. It's
Hey,
okay.
look.
It's okay.
What we're trying to do is sabotage you, bro.
I got some fancy ass microphones.
We gonna ask questions, and ain't nobody gonna be able to hear your responses. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right. This is the last one. I'm Blacc on the block.
I'm Stefani Love from the block.
I was getting there.
Oh. Take over.
But it's cool since everybody introducing themselves. What's your name, sir?
I'm not sure if I can hear myself, but I am J Peace. And you can find me at www.substanceabusemusic.com.
Hey, so can we Google you?
You can Google J Peace.
Damn, we can Google him.
JPEACE.
So look, we got this thing. We can't be Googled yet. Well, like, I don't know the qualifications of being able to be Googled.
You just got to do one valid thing. I think y'all working on it now. Villa Cool Radio is valid. You can Google that, bro.
We can Google Villa Cool Radio.
And you can download the app and the website.
Do all
and
that.
all that good kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, JP's, right? Tell us what you have coming up next.
All I got coming up is love and positivity. Unity and peace amongst all and everybody. The name of my project is Substance Abuse. That entails putting content back into the music that we're missing so much of right now, especially in the times that we are in. So what I got coming is that album. It's currently on iTunes. It's on Bandcamp. And again, you can find it on my website, substanceabusemusic.com. That's everything. It's also my radio show, Substance Abuse Radio. It's going to be on SoundCloud, and you can listen live on Tri-Coastal Radio every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m., where we just kicking it about hot topics and what's going on in the news, you know?
Good thing we don't have to ask you to shameless plug yourself. You plugged yourself all the way
Yeah,
in.
I'm like GE.
We ain't got no more electricity.
Yeah, plugs. I'm like
You
GE.
plugged yourself
If
in.
y'all need an extension cord, let me know.
Hey, be mindful of the time you talk, though. This is still my show.
Okay, all right.
It's our show, okay?
All right, okay.
We got some music, the orchestra music. You can't hear it because you don't have the headphones.
Right.
But we got the little violins playing when it's time for you to wrap it up. But since we...
I need a wrap it up button.
All right. Look, when you see me do like this...
That's the wrap it up button?
Yeah, you got to...
All right, because in the old school, we used to turn around when you and I followed directions well, you feel me?
But
let's wrap it up for now, okay.
Shout out to celebrating the kids.
Yeah, man, for real.
And you know what I'm saying, promoting positivity and positive
For
vibes.
real. That's why we here, man. It's all about positivity and giving to the kids, man. Giving when you can, giving what you can.
So how long you been doing this?
This is my first year participating in this particular event, but I have been doing things like this for years, so I'm glad I can finally be part of this one, man.
Gotcha. I was about to start spinning around in a circle for a wrap it up.
All right.
Not because
you want to do it together? All three
right,
of us can do it in choreography.
1, 2, 3.
That's how we grind our way around it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for taking the time out to talk to us.
Appreciate
you.
you.
Want to give the shameless plug?
Yeah, you can catch us every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, the Villa Cool Radio app. Catch the block.
JP's Villa Cool Radio is the shit.
That part. And we out. Absolute shouts out to Nate, of course, Stefani Love.
What's up?
Shout out to Sha too
Sha.
on her birthday.
Come get your bikini, Sha.
Happy birthday, Murder Mommy.
First lady.
Hey,
Happy birthday.
he said
Don't want nobody else smelling it.
he won't even have to see you. He'll smell you and know who you are. That shit there.
And if he folded it and kept it, baby, you got a nice little smell.
Lord. Look, so Mike tried it, folded it up nicely. But for real, Offset. His iCloud was hacked. the hacker got access to Offset's account and released videos of Offset with another woman from September. The video shows Offset in the hotel room while a naked woman is speaking with him and going to the restroom, bathroom, whatever. They say that Cardi B knew about him cheating on her before the engagement, and the hackers could be one of Offset's baby mamas, just trying to embarrass them and, you know, destroy the relationship. Maybe she bitter and petty.
Why she gotta be bitter?
That don't sound better to you? Sound better as shit to me. Cardi posted on Instagram telling the fans that she was well aware of the situation. Despite having a rocky holiday weekend, Offset and all that shit, his shit was hacked, and they performed a raunchy as raunchy. You call me raunchy. I'm not raunchy.
Very raunchy.
Shut up. They recorded a video of them fucking.
They weren't real, allegedly.
Okay, well, I mean,
allegedly.
That's what it was supposed to make you believe. I mean, it didn't look real to me. Nah. Because I can't fuck with a coat on. I got to take that off. Like, no, it gets too hot.
Oh,
We not on
Grandma,
love
it
and
was-
sex. I'm sorry, Grandma. But
well, you're not a pro then. A pro could, look, it don't even matter. Tim's.
I mean, no.
Weather conditions.
You can't tell me I'm not a pro because I wouldn't fuck in a jacket. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I can too. I'm not fucking in my jacket.
try to take
We're
shit
not
off.
talking about me. We're talking about Offset and Cardi B. Get back on topic. Get back on topic. What do y'all feel about this shit? Like, as far as sexting and, you know, technology, iPhones with the iCloud, and sending your significant other or saving shit to your phone even while doing sexual activities.
Absolute.
Before
You know what?
Get 'em loose.
I'm actually for all of that. You have to know once you put it out there, whether you delete it or what, it's out there. So if you make the grown-ass conscious decision to do that, own up to it. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody hack it to get into it, hey, maybe, you know what I'm saying, you get some out of it like him or something. I don't know. But I'm definitely for sending, you know, videos and stuff like that to your significant other. That's
a long time.
right in the middle of his business meeting.
Wait.
Hey, baby. Yes, he's like, yeah, I know.
Niggas start smiling out of nowhere.
Make that money.
You was just mad. Why you so damn happy now? Got a text
Yes,
message.
I'm all for that. I'm all for
Nah,
that.
but the shit is, though, like, the crazy part about it, or I guess the scary part about it, is the fact that he didn't send that to anyone. He recorded that. You know what I'm saying?
His phone.
And it's basically like she just getting out the bed naked, going to the bathroom. She makes her ass clap a little bit, and that's just pretty much the video. It ain't, you know, really no big deal, but they got into his phone, into his iCloud, to where they could release the shit and show it to everybody.
So do y'all really think Cardi don't know what he doing?
No, she said she's.
I'm talking not just that incident, probably. Period. Yeah. If he was just a regular dude and she was a regular chick, they'd have fight, made up, and they still been together. Let money not be the factor here.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She knew about it. She knew about it before the engagement. So like, it's released, and I feel like it could be bitter as baby mama, just trying to fuck him over. But he was a real 100 ass nigga and was like, hey, look, this what happened in September. You know what I'm saying? Like, just so you know, his shit just happened to get hacked, and she already knew.
Deal with those bitter baby mamas. You got to deal with them. You know what I'm saying?
Stop recording this
Hands
goddamn
on.
thing too. Shit.
But see, that's the
something
thing.
stupid to record.
But you say it's stupid to record, and I feel you. But like, it wasn't like he was on live or nothing. Well, the him and Cardi B fucking was on live, but I feel like that was just. I feel like it was a skit to to
No, I'm talking about with the
offset
girl.
the other video.
That's right.
But the one with
Yeah,
with the
shit,
girl,
that's the stupid part.
but he recorded it on his phone for his personal preference.
But for what? You
He
cheating.
wanted to see it
You
again.
cheating.
I feel you.
If you're in a relationship,
She said you want to get caught up.
If you gonna do that shit, do it. Cause cheating already fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter who.
You want to take. You want to have
But,
memories
yeah,
and shit.
But I mean, yeah, that be the thing. though.
Store it to your iCloud and
You
shit.
risking it though. You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
you.
Being a celebrity, cause if bitch like Taylor Swift shit, I ain't gonna say bitch. But if her shit can get hacked, these different celebrities shit can get hacked. I'll say shit can get hacked.
And baby mamas are the best hackers.
Yeah, they are. They know everything about you and shit. Be on all your codes.
All
like,
your kids'
oh, it's not this
birthdays
one. He got the other one. It's this one.
Mama. It could be
Yeah.
somebody on his motherfucking team. That's why you don't do shit like you don't know who out there.
But see, to me, a phone should be something that you can have for. You can have anything in. Like you use your credit cards
That's
with
in a
your
wonderful
phone.
world.
You use your, you know what I'm saying. Like you take baby pictures in your phone, and I don't feel like anybody should be able to get into your phone because you uploaded some shit on iCloud, and it's fucked up because it sends everything to the cloud, so the memory can be so good. And I get that it makes sense, but it's in space. It's literally a cloud. Like you never see the same cloud twice. You never will. You never have. So why would you put something in a cloud and that bitch just go and you never see it again? Your information, once you put it in the cloud, is just there. And where? Who knows? But it's
Cloud
there.
land.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just there. It sucks. Like, you got to upload your shit like that. Fuck that shit.
That's before
Team
phones
Android.
became tainted.
Team Android. Like
Technology is
Right.
tainted.
Fuck that iCloud shit. You didn't connect it with my phone through your computer, and you didn't even have to hack a bitch. You just knew the password and got into that bitch. That's not okay.
At all.
That's not okay. At least if you hack my shit, I'm gonna need you to go through the code method, do
Pay
some
some
C
bills
sharp.
while you're on there.
You know what I'm saying? Do all that shit. But
Pay some bills while you're in there.
All right, so that
fuck
was it.
that shit.
Be careful sending them nudes.
He gonna
Fuck
it
the
up.
cloud.
You never know.
Nobody a witness, goddamn.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into some social media trolling.
I thought you said you didn't have social media.
I got it. Slow down.
Man, you ain't nothing but a social media stalker.
Are you surfing or are you trolling? Be drunk. That's it. All right, guys. So as you know, I am a troller. I am social media trolling, and I think I'm gonna skim back a little on the trolling, and it's kind of going to my head. I'm getting blocked. Getting told off. I mean, hey, it's getting kind of rough out there. So, but as y'all know, we were talking earlier about the $24.99 ring that was on sale Christmas Day at, was it Zell's? It was Zell. It was one of the jewelry stores. They were selling an engagement ring, and it was on sale for $24.99. And I believe that someone purchased it for their woman, and it was posted all over Facebook. Everybody has been talking about this, and it is a lot of women who actually have a problem with a man purchasing a ring that is so cheap. Yes, the ring was real. It just was on sale for $24.99. And women out there have went loco about this and said that they would never accept a ring that was $24. Like, he can hang it up. That's it. And I just want to know, Absolut, how would you feel if someone came to you and you knew that the ring cost $24.99? He got it on sale. How would you feel?
You know, if he loved me enough to ask me to marry him, I wouldn't give a damn if he had no ring.
Right.
The whole purpose of that ring does not signify how much, how valuable I am or invaluable I am to him. That's how I feel about it. Everybody's not able to purchase, you know, what they think you're worth. Yeah, I think that's totally crazy. And women are losing their minds behind that. That's how I feel about that. That's just too much. That's too much. I told you, give me the little bread. You asked me to marry you and you're sincere and I know you mean it. I know we done been through the trenches and you asked me that. I don't give a damn about a $24 ring. You know what I'm saying? No. I think women they losing their mind behind this.
Yeah, I agree. And like I said earlier, I don't think that it's any of your business, women, to know how much that ring costs. There's so much other stuff you're gonna be spending your money on that if you want the nice lavish wedding and things like that, like, hey, he gave you. It's a lot of women who have been with men for over 10 years who ain't getting married. Right. Like Juju, who was dating Cam, she done spent 10 years of her life and never got a ring, never got a baby, and now all of a sudden he tells you that it's not fun anymore after 10 years. Hey, I'm sure she would have took a $24 ring if he would have asked her, because she loved him just that much. So hey, you can give me a 20. You can ask me to marry you and don't. Hey baby, I gotta get the ring on a later date, but I want you to know that I want you to be my wife. Okay.
Some layaway.
Shit, it is what it is.
I feel like her homegirl put that out there first of all. When the hating ass besties put that shit out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That goes back to, like I said, is knowing what type of relationship you in and who you're with. You probably know your nigga can't afford a certain type of ring if you're going to buy a $24 ring in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Dudes don't do this shit to be cheap. And he probably had all his heart into that shit. He probably was excited as fuck. Now he getting blasted all over the internet. So I think it's pretty fucked up. But
yeah, I think it's fucked up too. He might have been wanting to propose to this girl for however long, and he stumbled across an opportunity where he could actually now purchase a ring at an affordable price and can ask this woman to marry him.
And it might not pawn for $24.99.
Shit, you right. It might pawn for like, because I think
sure
they
the worth
said
is
that the
a little
ring
more.
actually, when it's not on sale, it's worth over a couple of $100. So
excuse me. Did the nigga get the ring from Zales?
He got
you hear
it
me?
somewhere.
Badass stuff.
He got it from Zales.
Right.
Which
Badass
means
stuff.
that it's certified diamonds.
Right.
And it's certified gold and certified platinum and certified silver. And that bitch just happened to be on sale around the Christmas holidays for $25. And that nigga is an opportunist.
What?
That nigga is an opportunist. And I like it. I like it. Nigga, if you ain't got that money to be spending $15,000 on a motherfucking ring, you see that bitch for $25 at Zales, you go get that hoe. Good ass opportunist.
Yeah.
Bitches stop tripping. I'm sorry. I was trying to hold it.
That's true.
I couldn't, because that nigga, you smart. You was smart.
That lets me know, nigga, you know how to manage your money.
You was important.
Shit, when times get rough, you go buy something for $24.99.
What?
Shit.
Like, so you mad because I bought you a $25 ring, but I bought you a $200 purse?
Right? And
You
I
feel
paid
me?
the $800 rent.
And shit. And I still got to work overtime. See the hell? You better be happy you got this $25 ring. You could have got a Fruit Loop. All right. So what's next?
Worldwide.
Worldwide. Go ahead. You do it.
We're gonna let you girls know worldwide. You need to be thankful for that $24.99. This is Worldwide by Kobe Savage. Check this video out, and we'll be right back.
We will.
Shouts out Kobe Savage.
The BLOC with your girl Stefani Love on Koola Radio.
Josh with me. Yeah, this that West Coast funk, man. For all my boy of the world on that West Coast funk, yeah, worldwide. Bounce. Yeah, bounce. For all my G's worldwide. I be that beast from the northeast. Cadillacing with my cousins as we torch trees. I torch beasts, got them burning like a clan's cross. This my game, get your hands off. I'm trying to keep my spirit right and make my pants tall. Don't let the devil tell you different, man, you can ball. They don't believe I put in work because my hands soft. I laugh knowing they can step inside my shoes now. Born broke, but I ain't dying how I came in. Before I go, I'm leaving dough for all my children. All my soldiers serving time, too many convictions. All my sisters who hold it down, you wanted a million. I'm one of the last ones, that's a rare breed. Influenced by Machiavelli and B.I.G. The track sound like Dr. Dre, sprinkle sauce on it. Like Snoop by the snap and crib walk on it. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 it's family sake and nothing comes before. Gangsters keep the circle smaller than that red dot. And friendly shit'll get you body with a headshot. And gangsters move in silence, they ain't with the yapping. Business before pleasure, keep the paper stacking. You ain't a gangster, but you coulda got an A for acting. I'm low key, skip trying to be the main attraction. God fear a gangster with a sick flow. Blows like a kick, do a trick, no. I'm Easy E, riding low in a 6'4". Finessing instrumentals, trying to make my chips grow. Niggas with ambition in WA. My fam crippin', yeah, he trying to send trouble your way. I told him chill, real gangsters don't bang. All we do is hustle, get money, and maintain. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide.
Radio.com. Tell your friends.
All right, so we're going to get ready to do our Hustler of the Week. Some days I'm humble.
Some days I struggle.
Every day I hustle. The BLOC's Hustler of the Week.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
All right, so this week's Hustler of the Week is Chase Stacks. She is the owner and founder of Dime Time Boutique. She is a Dallas seamstress. It is a boutique and also a salon. It's located at 263 West Camp Wisdom Road in Duncanville, Texas. She is open from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. She is a hot seamstress. She does a lot of custom made outfits. You guys go check her out. We will post her information later. Shout out to Chase Stacks from Dime Time Boutique. This is like the Dallas Cardi B. She came from the strip club to owning her own business. So shout out to you. We see your hard work, and that was your Hustler of the Week.
Hey.
Some days I'm humble.
Some days I struggle.
Female hustler.
Every day I hustle. The BLOC's Hustler of the Week.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
All right, so we back, and I'm Blacc, and Stefani Love, and Absolut, and Nate. We all in the building. They didn't stay here the whole Green Mile. Shout out to that. Shout out to that. Appreciate y'all for chilling with us today. It was, I guess it was just supposed to be an interview, and y'all was just like, we like it. Let's do it.
We like y'all.
We like it. So, as y'all know, 2018 is around the corner. What's y'all New Year's resolutions?
Oh, but
Not all at once.
I don't usually resolute, goddamn. But I'm gonna say this: I'm gonna be the same me, and I'm treating everybody accordingly. So be vigilant.
You know,
Already.
I feel like I learned a whole lot in 2017 about myself and about other people. I know a lot of them I'm not taking into 2018 with me, but I'm trying to be a better mom. I'm trying to be a better VP for KMG. I'm trying to be a better CEO for my Murder Mommy movement. You know, and overall, I'm trying my best to keep God first and be vigilant in what I know He wants me to do. So that being said, I'm trying to stay absolute.
Hey.
All right, I got a couple of them, but I'm going to keep it very simple. I said I wasn't going to do any resolutions that are just overboard, but most of all, I'm just going to remain focused on being the best host on the block that I can be and to build the Stefani Love brand. That is my focus. I have tunnel vision, so hey. I need to get 2 years under my belt with this hosting, and then, hey, I got doors that will probably be open for me to go and be a host somewhere big time. But I don't plan on ever leaving the block, so I might not even need to do that. So shout out to VillaCoolaRadio.com, Villa Coola Media. Like, it's 2018 is our year.
Nigga, did you just become a hype man real quick?
Yeah.
Nigga, you got hype as hell.
She did that nice, too. She did that nice. Remember that face.
Shout out to Villa Coola Radio. Shout out Stefani Love. We're going to go into 2018 banging this thing. I'm talking about banging. We ain't worried about no thousands. We worry about the millions we about to get. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to Villa Coola. Shout out to the BLOC. My New Year's resolution is very plain and simple. I'm going to stop drinking.
What? I don't know if we're going to clap. Are you serious?
Yes.
Hell no, I ain't serious.
Oh, shit. You made me
What
blow
y'all
horn.
mean? That was a joke. Listen, you got excited. You thought I was going to stop drinking?
You said it with the beer. I shouldn't have took you serious.
I don't have any New Year's resolutions. Actually, I kind of have one, but it's not really a New Year's resolution. It's just something to better me as a person. I want to stop smoking. Okay. I don't want to, but I feel like I need to. So.
Okay. Well, you know that they say that 8% of people, 8% of us who set resolutions, we normally fail at them. So let me ask y'all a question. Why do you think that normally these New Year's resolutions, we don't succeed in achieving them? We set them at the beginning of the year, but probably in the first 4 weeks, 6 weeks, we ain't even thought about that damn New Year's resolution. And why is that?
I think it's because people set goals that they think other people want them to achieve instead of goals that they themselves want to achieve. That's what I think. You just got to be real to yourself at the beginning of the year. You know what you're not going to stick to.
Yep. So, guys, go out there and set some realistic resolutions.
Right. And have self-discipline.
But we are going to get ready to close out this show. I want to thank our host that had joined us.
We're going to do the Ricky interview first.
We are going to do the Ricky interview first, and then we're going to come back and close?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do our last interview from the Toy Drive with Ricky Wilson. And check this out, and then we'll be right back. You're listening to The Block with your girl, Stefani. We have Ricky the rapper here with Blacc from The Block, Stefani Love from The Block. Ricky the rapper, tell us what's been going on with you.
Hey, man, we just been grinding. We just perform live.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? For the Toys, man, team player. Used to warm horse. I gave it my all tonight. I don't know. This might be my last time on stage, so appreciate everybody who supported the kid, man.
Thank
Bro,
you.
I heard you say how long you been doing this. I just want to hear again. How long you been doing this, man?
Well, I've been in the game 15 years. I started engineering. I only been rapping like 3 years. Okay. I only started rapping because I just wanted to.
Because you heard the other shit that's been coming out.
I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
I can do this shit.
Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been behind the scenes, man. I like doing what they doing back there, man. That's what I'm gonna dedicate my time to. I ain't leaving the game totally, but I want to do more of what they doing back there than what I'm doing up here. You know what I'm saying? I like seeing other people get put on. You know what I'm saying?
So tell us what you have coming up next. Or did I ask you that already?
I mean, we got the Picture My City shot live by Villa Coola Media. You know, that's coming out first of the year. We got DFW Raps, you know what I'm saying, that's circulating through the area right now. That's all because of, you know what I'm saying, team player. Shout out to Yvette, you know what I'm saying, the host and creator of the show. Shout out to everybody who involved, man. But, yeah, man, I'm just pushing my singles, doing me. But like I say, I'm finna step more and more behind the scenes again and get out this front, man. You know what I'm saying? I like some young folks. Some young folks
like
need to
being
do
in the
this.
spotlight, bro?
I like it, man. You know, I take over.
Well,
you know
see,
what I mean?
I kind of got to be in front of a spotlight.
Yeah, I'm with
dark.
you.
I'm dark. You see these big ass lights right here? They blinded me, but that's necessary so I can be singing on camera.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying. But it ain't about me. It's about you. It's about the kids. It's about the music.
About the kids,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out for the kids, man. Shout out Slap for putting on this event.
Yes.
Shout out everybody who's involved.
I saw you walk in with that panda.
Yeah, I had a panda. I had a couple of other toys, you know what I'm saying, for the kids. I hope somebody going to be blessed with this blessing, you know what I'm saying?
Right on. So go ahead and plug yourself in. Plug everybody in.
Ricky the rapper, team player together. Everybody will make it a player way. We out in the city moving promotions, DFW Raps, you know, Ricky the Rapper is an artist. We doing our thing. Shout out JP's Do Freight, the whole team players. Shout out Big Hub.
Social media plug.
Ricky the Rapper on everything, and Facebook, Ricky Wilson's is on. Shout out Villa Koola, man.
All right. And check out
The
Villa
BLOC.
Koola Radio's Facebook page, and you'll be able to find DFW Raps on there.
And just so y'all know that I'm not being biased or anything, I was counting down, but I gave him a little extra time because he keeps shouting out Villa Koola and the BLOC.
It's all about Villa Koola, man.
So don't be hating because I was telling everybody else they can't take over the show.
Nah.
He probably can have my mic.
It's
for a
all about
second.
Villa Koola, man. I'm trying to, like I say, I might forget where you at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Start
we
another
looking
show.
for
You know,
a host.
you know that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying
Don't
to
be
put some
trying
other
to take
people
my
on.
job.
Yeah, man. Hey, scoot on.
You can come. See, I'm already not in this. Think this about a motherfucker. Damn it.
Blacc is the shit, man. I watch Blacc every Saturday, man. Y'all check him out, man. You know what I'm saying, on the block, man.
Thank
Real
you.
talk.
Blacc ain't got no sense. He put in.
I ain't got no sense,
I put
man.
all my sense in Coinstar. They gave me a receipt.
Shout out though, man.
All right. Well, thank you, Ricky the Rapper,
Already,
for coming
man.
and speaking with us today, and we wish you all the best in your
For sure.
career.
Number love.
And
Maybe we'll have you on the block soon.
Yes, have me.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds
any
good.
rainy day.
.com. Tell your friends.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
All right. So, shout out DFW Raps. Shout out Yvette Ross. Shout out Murder Mommy. Episode is coming up next. Shout out to Absolut and Nate for being in the building. Shout out to Stefani Love for being here with me and putting up with me.
Okay. And before we leave.
Okay. That's it? Okay.
You know, sometimes I don't even hear what you're saying. I'm sorry.
I take my shout out back.
All right, so real quick before we leave, we want to, again, Nate and Absolut, thank y'all for joining us today. We had a wonderful time. What a way to turn up for our pre-New Year's celebration. Everybody, remember, when you go out there tonight or over this weekend, please be responsible. Drink responsibly. There is Uber. There is Lyft. I will come and pick you up. Something, but do
No,
not
she
get
won't.
on those roads and drink and drive. Absolut and Nate, tell us what y'all got coming up next, and let us know again where we can follow y'all. And again, thank y'all for coming and joining us.
Well, tonight we have RBC. I'll be there about 9. It's 2617 Commerce. Myself, Nate, and Tha Crazic will be doing our song Fiyaah, Chaotic Track song. And we're looking to get lit. We want you to get on stage with us so we can all fall through the floor. That's how we're doing it.
That doesn't sound fun.
Pretty much.
It does not sound fun falling through the
That
damn
sounds really
stage.
fun. I'm a rock and roll head. That sounds extremely fun.
Yeah.
And you can catch me on social media, Absolut, ABSOLUT 214 on Twitter as well as Instagram, and also Absolut Murder Mommy, murder with an H, on Facebook.
Like murder, you gotta spell it.
It's murder.
You gotta spell it.
MURDAH. Yes.
That's just for the
All
people
right,
who
and
don't know how to
Nate,
spell.
let us know one more time where we can find you, and we can expect you tonight as well, too, as y'all know.
Yeah, come your ass out to RBC, Deep Ellum. Gonna turn it out. Follow me at 2KN8. That is 2008. Every year is my year. On Snapchat, spell that shit out. 2008. I am with legit, and we're gonna eat our fucking year.
Yes. Y'all, we gonna eat this year. So, thank y'all on the internet radio side at VillaCoolaRadio.com. Thank you to all of our listeners on Facebook. Shout out to all the comments. Guys, we have a bulk of t-shirts in. So, next week, we're gonna start giving out t-shirts for call-ins and giveaways so that you can rep Villa Koola out there in them streets. Thank you, Blacc, for coming with your jersey on and a nice haircut. Yes, you look like Ralph Angel today. I'm going to boost your confidence up.
Oh, she doing that shit for the holidays.
Happy New Year's to all of our listeners out there, all of our supporters. Turn up, guys. I know I'm going to turn up. I'm going to turn up somehow. I'm going to turn up on my back. I'm going to turn up some.
Up.
up.
I'll stay turned up.
This was a good year. I'm so happy at what the journey is getting ready to provide for us coming up in 2018.
But 2018.
Yes,
ooh.
can you believe it?
We
So
about
thank
to-
y'all.
we gonna be
Remember,
live.
we will be back with episode 18 next Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Episode 18 is in 2018.
Whoa.
Mind
Whoa.
blown.
Sheesh.
Mind blown.
Fire! And we're out.
And we're
Class
out.
is now dismissed on that note.
Yay. You've been listening to If you miss any part of the show, you can catch us every weekday, or you can download the podcast on VillaCoolaRadio.com. School is over, and we out.